episode of Noni Narrations. We're going to be reading the second last chapter of George's Marvelous Medicine. We've done a lot so far, so I'm sure you're excited, so let's start reading. Marvelous Medicine number 4. Back in the kitchen once again, George, with Mr. Cranky watching him anxiously, tipped half a pint of engine oil and some antifreeze into the giant saucepan.
Boil it up again!
Cried Mr. Cranky.
Boil it and stir it.
George boiled it and stirred it.
You'll never get it right,
said Mrs. Cranky.
Don't forget you don't just have to have the same things, but you've got to have exactly the same amounts of those things. And how can you possibly do that? You keep out of this,
cried Mr. Cranky.
We're doing fine. We've got it this time. You see if we haven't.
This was George's Marvelous Medicine number 4. And when it had boiled for a couple of minutes, George once again carried a cupful of it out into the yard. Mr. Cranky ran after him. Mrs. Cranky followed more slowly.
You're going to have some mighty queer chickens around here if you go on like this,
she said.
Dish it out, George,
cried Mr. Cranky.
Give a spoonful to that one over there.
He pointed to a brown hen. George knelt down and held out the spoon with the new medicine in it. Chick, chick, he said, try some of this. The brown hen walked over and looked at the spoon. Then it went, peck! Ouch! It said. Then a funny whistling noise came out of its beak.
Watch it grow,
shouted Mr. Cranky.
Don't be too sure,
said Mrs. Cranky.
Why is it whistling like that? Why is it whistling like that?
Look at the picture. You can already tell what's going on with it. Look at how small it is.
It's a silly chicken.
Ouch!
Keep quiet, woman,
cried Mr. Cranky.
Give it a chance.
They stood there staring at the brown hen. It's getting smaller, George said. Look at it, Dad, it's shrinking. And indeed it was. In less than a minute, the hen had shrunk so much that it was no bigger than a new hatched chick. It looked ridiculous. Too bad for Mr. Cranky. I thought he wanted his chicks to turn big, but he's just getting it small. That's it for today. Keep an eye out for the next episode, because that's going to be the final episode for George's Marvelous Medicine. And I actually had a tiny sneak peek on what happens there.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, I was reading tiny bits, and I can give you one small clue. Grammar. That's all I can tell you. So keep an eye out for the next episode, and we'll see you in the final episode, in the final chapter of George's Marvelous Medicine. Bye-bye. Bye.